you out, stopped trying to fight after the one fight, or it kept going?
No, after that, we talked off camera about the whole situation, which could have been talked about before everything happened. But I guess after we fought, she came up to me and we talked about it. And then the whole situation was dead after that.
What was the situation like with you and Riri? Because Simbri came up here and said that, she wanted a stripper who looked more like you body-wise, and then it was a whole situation after the fact with you and Riri. Did this opportunity that you gave her ruin you guys' friendship?
No, not at all. I mean, for a little while, she was upset. The girl that she bring pretty much was causing drama between me and Riri and just causing drama. I don't even know the girl. I saw Riri actually at Barbie Wants Both's premiere, at her premiere in Atlanta. So I haven't really spoken to her until that day. And she came up to me and she pretty much explained everything to me, that, the girl was pretty much lying to her and causing drama. And, she just wanted to put it behind us. And, we was cool with that. I never had a problem with her. I mean, to me, like, I work at all different types of clubs. To me, Riri could dance. Like, she's a real good dancer. She might not be the body type that most people like, but when it comes to a pole competition, like doing tricks and stuff like that on the pole, she got it. I don't think she really needed, well, I'm not even saying I don't think. She didn't need that girl with her at all. It kind of like slowed her down and didn't make her look as good, because everybody watched Jocelyn's Cabaret. Everybody knows she got the moves. Like, it's not known to the world. Like, she works in Vegas. You go see her in Vegas. The girl's good, but the girl that she bring was just, she, yeah.
Okay. Um, what was it like working with Simbri? Is this an opportunity that you would want to have again, or it's like you're just over and done with it now that the season is going to be over soon?
No, I'm definitely ready for season 3. I learned a lot being EP. There's a lot that I actually did for the show, but a lot of our footage got lost. But I did a lot for the show, and I learned a lot, and I definitely want to do it again for sure.
Okay. What was it like when they brought Ailey back, and she comes in the house, and it's a whole situation? She said she felt like somebody put a battery in Dom's back. Did someone talk to Dom previously and hype her up, or that just was the energy when she walked in?
I agree with her. I agree with her. I feel like, because Dom didn't really have that energy for her, but now it's like it's not ending. Like, Dom and Ailey to this day still have like words for each other and want to fight each other. But to me, it just seemed real off guardish. Like, Dom, where are you coming from? Like, Dom is not really that sneaky type of person, you know what I mean, to like jump in on something. So I don't know. Dom says, she did it because, she feels like Ailey wasn't being fair for like other fights and stuff like that. But I understand where Ailey's coming from with that. I really felt the same way. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where's this coming from?
Okay. Ailey made a comment. She said that she asked you a couple of questions, like stuff about bookings and all of that good stuff. She felt like you kind of brushed her off. Was that, or like?
I'm sorry, I can't really understand the question. You kind of going in and out. You said something. Simbri asked me about some bookings.
I said Ailey said that she asked you questions about how to get bookings, and she felt like you brushed her off. Do you feel like you brushed her off when she asked about how?
I did brush her off because she was being rude, like, towards me. Like, she just had some type of, then I don't know what it was. Like, she just didn't like, her personality was like she wasn't trying to like mesh with me. There was a moment that we had in the house where Simbri was like, if you were gay, who would you be with? And Simbri said, she's pretty. I would be with somebody like her. And I said, you know, for me, I like more like the natural body type. I will go with Lady Vegas. And it was just like a conversation. Ever since we had that conversation, she never really was kind of like cool with me after that. So I felt that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt the vibe. Like it is what it is. I just felt the vibe.
Hey Dom, what's going on? How
Hey,
do you feel about the latest episode we just watched that dropped?
honestly, I've been so busy and shit because I got so much going on. I haven't seen it, but I pretty much kind of know, obviously know what happened. I was there. Honestly, I mean, I don't really feel no type of way about it. Everybody wants to question what happened with A. I just did it because I'm grown and I kind of do what the fuck I want to do. I was popping my shit. I was on TV. I was doing what I wanted to do. Like, I don't feel like I owe anybody an explanation. But A. has some fucking issue with me because even after that happened, she's like, I understand why you did it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to secure your spot, whatever. But she keeps coming for me. And my only issue is with A. she keep coming for my kid. Like, I get anybody got a problem with me, that's cool. You can have an issue with me, but you ain't got to put my kids in a situation because they innocent. And they ain't got shit to do with it. You feel me? So I never even, after that shit even happened, me and A, it wasn't even beef fam, but she keep wanting to say, oh, somebody told me you want to fight me and want to call my kids ugly and all this other shit, but you never even seen my kids. So to me, it's just weird. She has nothing else to do but come at me for my kids, and everybody want to talk about me not having titties. So fucking what, nigga? Like the shit. Everybody's just saying the same shit. Motherfuckers calling me Dominic. That's not a burn, bro. I have a brother named Dominic. Like that's not a burn. And at the end of the fucking day, everybody was on TV popping and shit. The shit that happened there, if you trying to take it too serious, that shit happened almost over a fucking year ago, bro. Let the shit go.
Are you and did you and Gemini ever make up? Because I remember briefly last week when we spoke, I think you said that she lived with you. Is that the one that lived with you?
Yeah, I let her live with me for
Did
like
you
2
guys
months.
ever make up since then? Or you guys still have an issue now?
I mean, we really ain't even talk. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more so of a beef that we just don't talk. Like I don't talk to her, she don't talk to me. We just don't talk for real. And ain't said shit since the last live we had because I guess she, you know what I'm saying. She just don't want to argue with me about it because she feel like it wasn't her who did the shit that happened with my baby dad. She feel like it was her girlfriend. But I'ma still feel like if I'm with somebody, I don't care if I'm mad at somebody that I call my friend or whatever. I would still tell that person, hey, you need to chill out. You taking it too far, whatever because this my friend. I can be mad at them all day, but you don't get to cross the line and then I'm gonna just blame it on that person. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit there and just blame somebody else for something that I could have prevented. So I mean, and I told her that. She know how I feel about that. I'm still gonna tell her, you still responsible for the shit that your girl did because you gave her the number as well to even have the access to do shit. So.
Hey, I have Dom up here. Is this something that you guys are able to resolve before the reunion, or?
Child, okay, this is what happened because people lie. I hate when people lie. I ain't talked to Dom since we fought that one time when King put the battery in her back. She got on she got on live and somebody said that she want to fight me. So I never knew Dom want to refight me. Shut up, girl. Shut up, man.
Who's the
I'm
somebody
talking.
though?
I never knew
Who's the
Dom want to
somebody?
refight me
You don't
until
even know
actually
who
the CEO
somebody
said, "Oh, Dom
is.
said she want to
Like
fight you, Bailey." I said, "Okay, well we gonna fight." So I don't know why Dom getting up on here talking like, "Oh, she did this, she did that." Girl, I have not talked to you since that house or since you tried to sell them cheap
yeah, bitch,
ass
no,
dollar
you
store
couldn't even
treat
tell
ass
me who
nails. Stop
told you
it.
that you wanted to fucking fight. Okay, next. You keep
Oh, you
saying the
mad because
same
I'm telling
shit,
the
bitch.
truth?
Next. What else do you have to
Like I
talk
said,
about?
The way
anyways, I never even
No,
knew
bitch,
me and
I'm
Dom had a
never
problem in
mad.
the
I
house
don't
until
bring,
I
first
came
of
back and
all,
she snuck me. So I'm like, what happened? But to find out, somebody put a battery in her
oh
back
my God.
to do it, and she did it.
Bro, and then you sat there after and you was
Girl, I
talking
never
about, oh,
talked to
I
you.
know why you
Shut
did
up.
it. The network
I
is here.
never
I know
talked
why
to
you
you.
did it.
Shut up.
Bro, you sat there and
I
said
never
that
talked
after,
to you,
nigga.
man.
You was sitting there
Anyways,
laying there talking about,
that's
oh, I
what that
know why
was.
you did
And
it.
then she want to bring
Okay,
up
that's
her
what I'm talking
kids.
about,
I ain't talk
nigga.
about them kids since she
Nobody
got
put
on
them up
live.
in. Nigga, you do. You did, bitch. No, you start
So,
calling my
anyways,
fucking kids
I ain't start
ugly,
talking about
nigga, and
her
talk
kids
like you
till
knew
we
my
was on
fucking
live,
friend,
not
bro.
in the
Hey,
house.
no, no,
So
nigga.
boom, I
You start talking
said,
about my
I said, how
kids.
you gonna
Don't talk
fuck the
about
direct
nobody's
the
fucking
millie and ain't get
kids,
no money or buy them
weirdo.
kids no Happy Meal?
Nigga,
That's what I said.
don't talk.
I
You
said, how
don't
you
know
gonna go
what I
bust that
got,
pussy wide
bitch. That's what
open,
I'm trying to tell you,
raw,
bitch.
and not get
No,
no
bitch.
money for it to
You
bring them
said my
kids back a
bitch, my
Happy
bitch.
Meal?
You said my
Like,
kids were
let's be
ugly, bitch.
real.
You said my kids were ugly. And bitch, my kids don't eat McDonald's like you. Or they
Girl,
don't
them
look
kids
like
don't
you.
eat
My kids don't
nothing.
eat
But
McDonald's like
Don,
you,
wasn't you
bitch.
the same
So
hoe?
shut the fuck
Don, wasn't
up.
you the
The
same hoe
fuck?
that was trying
Bitch,
to
my
figure out
kids,
how
motherfucker,
you
what
was
you
gonna get
talking
home
about,
because your
bro?
baby daddy did this?
The
Girl,
fuck
you
is you
living off your
talking
baby
about?
daddy. I live off myself.
Nigga, get
I live
home
off
where?
myself.
What are
You
you
was
talking
crying,
about,
oh,
nigga?
Cindy, I don't
That was
know
my
how to get
car.
home. I
You
don't
had to
know
get
how to
home,
get
bitch. I
home.
live by myself. Bitch, I have a whole house. Bitch, who
Girl,
said I
shut up.
wasn't
You
getting
knew
home?
you
What
ain't
are you
know. You knew
talking
you
about?
ain't
You're
nowhere to
making
go.
up shit,
You ain't
bro.
had nowhere to go.
You're making up
You ain't
shit.
had nowhere to go,
Nigga, what are you
Dom. Put your
talking about?
camera on,
Bitch, I
Dom.
have
Put
a
your camera
house.
on.
I've been
Put
in
your
this
camera
house for
on.
a year now,
Put your
nigga.
camera on. Let me see you in
I've
your
been in this house for
natural.
a
Put your
year
camera on.
now,
Let me see
nigga.
you in your natural.
The
Put your
fuck?
camera on.
Bitch, yes,
Put your.
and you can see me in my natural, bitch.
Ooh,
You can. The fuck?
ooh,
You're a weirdo. Where
ooh. You
you? Where you,
ugly.
bitch? I have
You
a whole
ugly,
fucking
this
house.
bitch. Like
The
every time you
fuck?
come
You
on here,
a
you look ugly.
weirdo, nigga.
Every time you come on
You're
here,
a
you look
whole
ugly. You too.
weirdo.
You 30 and
Bitch, you're a
ugly.
weirdo. Okay, what else, Ailey? What else, Ailey? What else, Ailey? What else? And you look like you're
Ah! You
38,
wanted a
bitch. Like, are you
38-year-old to pick
serious? You
out
look
your
like you
East West
had
outfit.
5
Shut
kids
up.
already. Bitch,
You
bitch,
wanted me
first of
to.
all, you're sitting over, you're talking about, bitch, you're mad because I had choices and I asked your raggedy ass to choose from, nigga. Yes, because I
Girl,
came
you
with
came with
bags,
stuff coming
bitch.
out your damn
And you
dresser.
came with a
Everybody
fucking
know.
book
Okay,
bag with
Baddies of Las
nothing,
Vegas,
nigga.
tap in.
Shut the
Baddies of
fuck
Las Vegas,
up,
tap in. I
nigga.
have nothing
I
but
had a
Shein bags
dress
up in
with
my
like 2
kitchen, baby.
splits,
I ain't none of
nigga.
my stuff came out the
Shut the
dresser.
fuck
My
up.
pennies didn't
Okay,
even
bitch,
come
and
out the
that's all I
dresser.
had in my
My
shit from
pennies didn't even
Shein
come
too,
out the dresser,
nigga.
baby. You brought
All
all the
my
clothes
shit
in
was
that
from
suitcase that
Shein,
was
nigga.
already worn.
Every motherfucking shit that I
You
had,
lying.
nigga, everything was never worn,
You
nigga. I had a whole
lying. You
fucking suitcase full of
lying.
Shein, my nigga.
You
Get the fuck
lying.
out of here, bro. You came there with a fucking hefty bag, my nigga. You came there with a hefty
Oh,
bag
okay.
with fucking
Now you
4
lying. Now
outfits.
you
Shut the
lying.
fuck
Everybody
up,
know I
nigga.
came,
Like I'm not,
girl.
nigga, you lie too, and you lie
Baddies
too, bitch. You
of
been
Las
lying,
Vegas, tap
bitch.
in,
Fuck
cause
is
you
you
know I
talking
had
about? You
outfits for
probably lying
days.
about getting a BBL. And you're probably lying about getting a
Girl,
BBL the way you fucking look, bitch.
I
You're not
don't
even
know.
to
you need
do
to
this shit
stop
with your
it.
I'm
raggedy ass.
saying that's
You
on
have no reason to have a problem.
Ailey
like
You want to have
trying
a
to suck.
problem and
Thank
stay relevant.
you.
That's my problem with you.
Thank
You're just
you.
trying to be relevant, bro,
Thank
because you didn't have no fucking
you.
issues
Girl, I
before,
ain't had no
bro.
issue
Get
with
the
you until
fuck
you got
out
a
of
live and
here.
said you want to fight. Shut up.
Dasia, do you have any more
Hold on.
questions for me? Dasia, do you have any more
Ailey, do
questions
you
for
feel
me?
like you could have went about it differently, not mentioning Dom's kids because kids should be off limits?
Okay, well, boom. Anybody know me? No, I don't be mentioning nobody kids. I'm not gonna lie, I was drunk that day, and I said, I remember saying you should have bought them kids a Happy Meal, right? And she kept saying, you talking about my kids, you
No,
talking
bitch,
about
you
my kids. So I said,
called them
fuck them
ugly,
kids, because she
bitch.
pissed me off.
No, bitch, you said them ugly ass
Oh
kids,
my
them bad ass
gosh.
kids, them
She
ugly ass
not gonna
kids.
let
You
me
ain't never
talk,
even
so it's
seen my
like,
fucking kids, bitch. You never even see, bitch. I did let you talk, and you just lied. You
anyways,
sat there
like
and
I
said my kids was
said,
fucking ugly, nigga. Everybody
I'm not
said
gonna
it.
cap. I don't talk
All
about
the
people
comments
kids.
said
I don't
it.
remember talking about her
Kendrick said
kids,
you said
but
they repeated it after you.
anyways,
No, bitch, but you
like I said, I
did.
was
You were
drunk.
drunk, so
So
I'm
when
gonna
we got
remind
back on the
you.
live,
I'm gonna
she brought it
remind
back
you.
up.
You
She
were
was like, oh,
drunk
you was
and you
talking about her kids.
were.
So I said, fuck them
You were
kids because
drunk
she
and you
pissed me off.
were.
But her kids is
Nigga,
not ugly
I'm
though. Her
not. I
kids
don't give
not
a
ugly.
fuck, bitch. You're
But
not gonna keep
hold
calling
on,
my kids ugly.
hold
You're not gonna keep calling my
on, y'all,
fucking
hold
kids
on.
ugly, nigga.
Ailey, so you're saying that it was wrong to bring up her kids. Could you apologize for that part, or
Oh no. The thing, no. I can apologize by calling her kids ugly because her kids not ugly, but it's still f them kids because she kept saying it. Like she kept saying da. After I got on live and said I don't remember talking about her kids because the live had ended, so we ended up getting off.
Okay, and I
And then she
reminded
got
you
back
that you
on
did.
talking about
I
it
don't give a
again.
fuck
So
what you
it
remember
pissed
or
me off. I
not,
just say
dog.
fuck them kids because
I
she
don't
made
give
me
a fuck
mad.
what
Like
you
girl, I
remember,
told you I don't
dog.
remember talking about these
I don't
kids.
give a okay, nigga, cause you didn't since you didn't
Yeah, she
remember, nigga,
reminded me,
I
so I had to tell her
reminded
fuck them
you.
kids. But
Since
don't
you
get me
didn't
wrong, her
remember,
kids is
I
very
reminded you,
cute.
bitch. So I'm letting you know you did. You did talk about them. So I'm letting you know that you did, nigga. You talking
Okay,
about
well,
I
I
don't remember.
said
I
what I
reminded you
said,
that
but
you
the kids
did.
ain't
The
ugly, but
fuck? My
still
kids
fuck
is
them kids. They ain't
innocent in this
mine.
situation,
They ain't
nigga.
ugly, but still fuck them.
Okay, bitch. And then
oh,
okay, fuck. Next.
all right, Ailey, thank you, babe. I thought we could get an apology out of you
I
bringing
said
us
I apologize for saying her kids was ugly because her kids not ugly.
and that's it. Not a
Yeah,
but.
the kids ain't ugly, but she keep talking about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Them kids ain't mine. It's still fuck them kids. They ain't mine.
All right, Ailey, thank you for coming out, babe. Wow. Oh my God, y'all! I'm thinking we could get at least an apology about the kids part,
Yeah.
but it seems like we did past that, and it's looking like it might go down at the reunion.
These
Was the energy?
these these fights is up. These fights is up. They ain't letting it go. This energy's been the same energy for a couple of weeks now. It has nothing to like. It's been built up, mind you. We recorded our show, a few months ago. So this energy that they've been having has been having for months. I feel like the only way to get it off of each other's chest ain't going to be no apology. It's going to be the same way, you know what I mean? Me and Gemini, you know what I mean? We had to fight it out, and then it was like, you know, let's just truce. I'm sorry, you sorry, let it go. I feel like it's going to be like that.
That for months. How do you hold on to that for months until a reunion?
It's just, they don't really be like, it just be like when somebody gets on live. When somebody gets on live and they start talking about it, it just reignites the fire. They don't be on that shit for real, up until like a live or something happens. Then, you know, then it's up.
Then it's up. One of the fans have a question for you. They feel like you gave a different energy on Baddies of Las Vegas than you did with Jocelyn's Cabaret. How do you feel about that?
I'm always gonna be me. I mean, of course, they're talking about the damn reunion. I don't know how many times I gotta tell people like it wasn't fair. Obviously, Amber went to the hospital. People was jumping people. Security was only protecting Jocelyn. You know what I mean? Her man was even getting involved and hitting on women. And I wasn't fucking stupid. I wasn't about to jump in that whole mess and end up in the hospital with other cast members. I'm all across the country away. My kids is over here on the other side. I got shit to do and money to make. And Zeus already paid me. Zeus already gave me my check. Did what I had to do, and I was in and I was out. Like, I showed my face, collected my check, and left. It is what it is. Y'all can feel however you want to feel about it. I ain't no scary ass bitch. If it was one-on-one, sure, but it wasn't. So, you know. And I'm not a confrontational person. Like I said, a lot of film was, you know, lost, but anybody on the cast can tell you, even Gemini herself can tell you that I didn't want to fight. Like, I wasn't trying to fight. I wasn't trying to argue, but it was like a constant thing, like her picking on me over and over again about situations or whatever. So it happened. Like, that's the difference.
Okay, I can respect that. Thank you for coming up here and giving your point of view on a couple of things that happened in the house. I see that with some of the cast members, there are no apologies, and it just has to play out at the reunion at this point. So,
Yeah, very much.
for coming up here, Lexi.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello.
Gemini.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you feeling about the last episode we just seen recently?
I have a lot of emotions about it. But it happened a long time ago. I still don't got no hard feelings about it. I definitely feel like it wasn't fair how she was just saying it wasn't fair with Jocelyn with security. I feel like the same thing happened to me, except for I didn't give a fuck. I still tried. But honestly, I don't feel like I have any beef with Lexi Blow. For real. I do feel like maybe if y'all want to set up a boxing match so I can get my fair one, I'll get my fair one. But other than that, I don't got no beef with her. We could just get a fair one if people want that to happen. Other than that, you know, I don't have any problem with any girls on the show. But yeah.
What was the situation with you and Ivory?
So we were at the stairs and they were saying, they said, your hair, not Jimmy. Shut up. So the Ivory situation, it just was, she wanted to fight me because they felt like I was supposed to take her fade in the first place. When Dom came in and they had their fight, she wanted to fight me for her friend. And so I feel like she wanted to have that fight then. She called out my fade. I'm not turning down no fade. We fought. The one thing I didn't want to happen happened. She caught my foot. I fell. That was bogus. It happened. Yeah.
Is that you to keep your feet planted on the floor, or you're just gonna keep it going?
I mean, y'all see that I'm still going to kick after that. You can't and people ask me why do I kick. I used to do karate when I was younger. I had to stop because I got spinal surgery. And I haven't really started back, but that's just what I remember practicing from my childhood and shit. I love kicking. I usually would throw more hands. I guess my mind just wasn't connecting with the situation in the moment at that time. But yeah.
Watching it back, is there anything that you feel like you should have done differently? Anything that you regret watching yourself back on TV?
Yeah, there's a couple things I regret. Like, shit, I probably would have just asked Dasia for her fair one. That's the only thing I would have changed. And then just not fighting in the small area in that room. But other than that, yeah, that's it.
Let me ask you before I let you go. The situation with Lexi, they said you kept calling her out for like 3 days.
That's
Why did you?
true. I didn't have any problem with Lexi until she got in my face. And after she got in my face, what they don't show you is I was trying to get to her all that night. The day that she did that, I was trying to get to her because I felt some type of way. Not only that, they released that footage on the Baddies page. So everybody was like making fun of me and things like that. So I felt some type of way. And so that night when it happened, I was trying to get to her. The next day they were like, okay, they told me, do not go taking off on nobody during challenges. We have to get through these challenges. So after, when I got the opportunity, I called out her fade downstairs just because I honestly only wanted to just get my fair one just because I felt disrespected. I had no intentions to continue bothering her or to continue trying to fight her. I just wanted my fair one, and that was it. You know, it was just like, come on, let's go, because you disrespected me. After that, we can dead the situation.
Okay. Do you feel like she's EP? So do you feel like there's a certain level of respect that you're supposed to have with higher up? Not saying that she's better than Kat.
No, I totally understand. Yes, I feel like I did have that respect for her up until the point where she disrespected me. That's when the respect I had for her shows, and the fact that I didn't just slap her across her face when she was up in my face. I asked her to back away. I didn't want to do all that. You feel me? Like, so I felt like once that respect was broken with me, then I had no respect to give her at that point.
Okay, I get it. Thank you for coming up here, sharing your point of view on it. I can't wait to see the next coming episode.
Yes.
Get active. Wait, before I let you go, do you feel like you owe Dom an apology for y'all personal, how that played out?
Personally off of this live, and we did talk. I did apologize for my part in things. She apologized to me, but we're not friends, you know, but we just decided, like, being friends and shit, we should keep the beef off live and off online and shit. And if we just don't fuck with each other, we just keep each other at a distance. You feel me? We don't gotta beef.
You guys are okay. Thank you for coming up here, Gemini.
Thank you for having me. Bye, y'all.
Hi, baby. Y'all are so shady. Talking about Dasia just laugh. Oh my God. Everybody has their own style and everything. Let's leave the girl alone. Let's get into the academy though. I could not wait to jump into the academy. Can y'all please tag the cast for me? I've been seeing so much stuff going on the internet. It's a lot. What I'm gonna do, y'all, since Instagram be acting funny a little bit, I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna save it to my page. It's gonna be on my page for 24 hours, and then I'm gonna start it back up, and we're gonna do the academy, and then when the academy is over, I'm going to save that as well. So I'm gonna end it right now, save it to my page for 24 hours, and then I'll hop back on